That's Paul Simon from his latest, And You're the One. This is Dennis Elsas on WFUV. I'm really lucky because I have a passion for music, and I have a passion for being on the radio. And written by Paul Pena from a CD called New Train. And the great thing for me is that I get to do the two of them, and I get to do them together, and I get to do them for a living. I got my CDs, I got my board. Hopefully there's an audience. It's radio. That's Richard and Linda Thompson from Pour Down Like Silver. Let's go rock steady. Chris Isaac just before that had a Silvertone. Chris has a show popping up on cable with the Memphis Blues again. That's Bob Dylan.
It's just another town.
We heard from Jackson Brown doing The Road and Iris DeMent, and that is Snake Farm from City Folk Live. Mary Amsterberg starting off from her recent Little Steps. This is Dennis Elsas. I graduated from college in the late 60s, and I was this group of kids that were sort of inventing a whole new brand of radio in college radio. And FM was brand new. I mean, I almost went directly from college right into working at WNEW, really joining at the time that music was going through yet another great change. Simultaneously, the chance to meet my rock and roll heroes.
I keep getting your last name lost in my head. So shall I? Dennis will do it. Okay, this is John Lennon with Dennis Schulten on Metro Media Radio on WNEW FM, New York City.
I was really nervous at first. I mean, John Lennon is sitting in my studio. But then after a while I realized, well, wait a minute, it's my show. He's my guest. I have to make him feel comfortable just as, luckily, he was trying to make me feel comfortable.
Hello, Mother, Father, Auntie Joyce.
And then at one point I said to him, does it make any sense to you?
You know, 10 years ago, I was just a Beatle freak sitting there taping you off the Ed Sullivan Show and
Just a Beatle freak.
Buying the records and so on and so forth.
Now you get them free.
And here I am, you know, sitting in the studio talking with you. And he turned it around beautifully. And he said, oh yeah, he said, it's like when I was just on Mike Douglas and I met Chuck Berry. And that totally blew my mind. This photograph, it still makes me smile all these years later. I was the music director. We used to have lots of, doubles and extra new releases. And I said to John, do you want to take some albums home? Oh, he just thought that was the most amazing thing, And when he signed it, he wrote, thanks for the freebies. Can you imagine that? I've just interviewed John Lennon, and his big thrill is that he's about to go home, and he went home with a huge stack of albums, because he loved all kinds of music.
Are we going to play this record now? Or?
No, we have to do commercials.
Oh, well, here's a nice little commercial, and I'll have a Whopper if it's a Whopper.
This is where I work these days. It's right here, 90.7 WFUV. Come on. At WFUV, we play a lot of new music and also many different varieties of music, from traditional to roots to jazz to folk to rock and roll to blues. Johnny's just great. He's been around a long time. It was nice. It felt like visiting with an old friend and sharing it with all the people that were listening. And they're local guys. They're Jersey guys. What could be better?
Later on, baby, just so we two, we might spend the night together, but not a don't misconstrue.
Not everybody gets a chance to do what they love and make a living at it, and consistently have a good time at it. And I feel very, very honored to be able to do that all these years later. All right.
I got lost in the middle of my solo.
All right, Southside Johnny and the Asbury Jukes, Bobby Bandiera, Rob Flores, Louis Appel. We are here at 90.7.